Hello and welcome everybody. We have been offline for a couple of weeks. We seem to not to be able to shake off various colds and ailments this year, but we are back and little by little hopefully start getting on into the groove. So today we might be clearing the corn bed and we'll see what else we can do. But just having first glance at the garden, it doesn't look like it suffered very much in a recent winds and so on. The new polytunnel is fantastic. Everything seems to be thriving okay, although being probably tried by the rodents and so on and so forth. A bit windy today, the temperature is maximum 12 degrees, so we better get on with this, keep warm. There's some interest on the road there. Anyway, perhaps we will see you later. I will also add sort of chronologically bits and bobs we have filmed during the last couple of weeks, and let's hope we see you at the end. Thank you very much for now. We received yesterday from Marshall some strawberry runners I ordered a few days ago, and let me just show you what we got. It was the collection. Actually, it had everything I wanted. It was, well, this was a bit of an addition to what I wanted, because I wanted by Val's and Bill's recommendation marshmallow and Malvina, and here they are. And in that collection is always these are mid-season strawberries, marshmallow and Malvina, and this is early strawberry vibrant, and that carries also, you know, some sort of rights to the particular variety. You're not allowed to propagate, apparently. I'm not quite sure how I feel about it, but you know, we're not going to be doing anything illegal, so I can't offer you runners of that. Anyway, I shall put them in the water so they revive a bit while I'm preparing the rest of the bed for them. It's a bit of a round start. 4, 5, 6. Just space them out. 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I put one more. And this is our new strawberry bed. I don't know if I mentioned, but these are planted alphabetically. So I've got 4 rows of own runners from my own strawberries, Cambridge favorite. Then we have Malvina. Then we have Marshmallow. And the last one is Vibrant, which is, I think, protected. You're not supposed to be getting runners to others and so on and so forth. Anyway, Here they are, and let's see how they do. This is what I call tree spinach. Yes, Nigel is actually reminding me. Just have a look. So we tried the knife, but actually only this will do. So we're clearing this bed now because we think it needs to be put to bed, and really we need to make another bed behind that, so we need to have a bit of space. While Nigel is clearing that bed, I'm gonna try to see what the Yacon actually looks like, because I'm gonna put that in a pot and keep it over winter in a greenhouse. Okay, so the first job is to move that courgette. So now I'm left with this. So the first thing I will do is to cut them short, because obviously that'd be easier to maneuver. Well, it's been best ever, this Yacon. I'll sort the weeds afterwards. I've got a pot, suitable pot. And this is the one bit of digging we're doing. Trying to get it in a hole, sort of. Oh, this is really quite big. Oh, right. Look, these are the bulbs which you could harvest. And this is what you make syrup with, and so on. But at the moment, I'm just going to put the whole thing in a pot. Well, I'm glad it's looking so healthy. With some of the same soil we will be putting. It was lovely because that was planted over some branches, like more like hugger, bed. And obviously in certain ways it must have worked. This is my new sort of, I fill that in with some more soil. And one Yacon plant saved. So it's not perfectly clean, but what I want to do here next week, and I have this is not in the plan for today. Look, I've got lots of seedlings of I can't rack my mind what it is at the moment, but I want to collect them, and then we can clear that up. In the meantime, get the bed from the old polytunnel, because that polytunnel is going to be dismantled at some point, and we will be placing that here, so it can wait for a week. Nigel cleared from anything, you know, just cut out everything else. I can see that, you know, one of the dahlias is having the roots out, which is not great. Okay, we're going to put some more compost here, so that should help. Compost or manure really, and then put the hay on top of it right now, so that bed is done and ready for winter. Yeah. And ain't that right by the door there? That's my Yacon. I'm so excited about that. We also cleared everything that was really dead in this bed, which is mainly nasturtiums and some of the zinnias and oh, I can't remember what else. So we still left the give the chance to the cosmos to grow and sort of feed the bloom. Sorry, we want to give the chance to the cosmos, so not only can look pretty, but perhaps feed a few bees. Sorry, and then I just cut some of this because this is parsley which went completely out of hand. Look, I just cut the parsley which was lying here, and behind there is borage, which I'm obviously leaving still. That will seed beautifully. I can move them seedlings anywhere else in a spring. So there won't be lots of things I won't be sowing next year, for simple reason that hopefully we will get those seedlings self-sown. Just like these nasturtiums. Look at the seeds all over here. I'm going to collect these because they've fallen, and I've got this all over this bed, everywhere. So rather than to be a nuisance next year, I can freely give them to friends, and then hopefully there will be still enough left to self-sow in those beds. Another thing ticked off the list I won't have to do. Okay, that's beautiful, beautiful Aces 18 months old manure, and Nigel is just making noises because the hay is not in the right place, and I say it isn't. So we've got loads and loads of cardboard here which we need to use up, and I think next week we'll probably try using some of it up on some beds which we want to cover. Oh dear. Well, the strawberries are looking good. They really do. They start having new leaves since we planted them. So that's a good news. I think Malvina probably the best, and then Marshmallow, the very new, very sort of the vibrant, which is supposed to be very early variety, is probably looking the most sorry for itself. However, we will cover this bed with fleece over the sort of harshest periods of time. We will do full allotment tour again fairly soon. We might be posting from now on every couple of weeks, simply because there's not that much to say and see, and we'll also need a break. So there we go. These are the cauliflowers. They're looking okay. They slightly been sort of decimated, the lower leaves, and I might have to take them off by the snails, but that's to be expected in a way. These are the not Cavallonero, this is, I think it's probably same thing, Nero di Toscana or similar thing. And here's some more broccoli, which we will expect a little bit later this year. Other than that, not yet fruit on the Romanesco, but soon we should have few Brussels sprouts. So I will be picking up few things. Let me just see if we have any reasonable root on the celeriac, because we might be taking some of them home. Oh yes, now that is a reasonably decent celeriac, medium head. You would probably get much bigger in the shop, but we will have that. So if we have any harvest, I'll show you at the end as well. So look at that borage, it's going strong. Well, I'll leave it as long as it doesn't get frosted. Obviously mushrooms are liking out here, so that's a good sign as well. But they're on the path, and this is the bed. This is the bed we're mainly going to be. We need to take the fencing down, because it makes it absolutely impossible to do anything, and then we will attack this. You know, as we are no dig, we're just going to cut it up, and I think I've got swedes to take home from here. There's a few swedes we're going to leave still, but this has got to go. So without further ado, we're going to do that. So all that is left in this bed is this few, not very big, but few turnips, which can still stay here. I cleared off the rest of the red onion I had here, and as you can see, we cut down the corn and completely weeded out the stinging nettles there. I collected all the very few Berlotto beans, so I'm just covering it. This is perfect size, actually, cardboard. I'm going to make double, and yeah, that will be one bed done today. So I think that will be it for today. We try not to overdo it, since Nigel's been not well and myself neither. Still, I mean, that cold just rumbled on. So that's job done for today, and the other beds is not that much clearing that can be done, but this was really bad. So 2 wheelbarrows of stinging nettles, and that's it. So, and we are no dig, but as per Charles Dowding advice, he does pull his stinging nettles because they are fairly shallow, and yes, they are. Our little harvest today: some Berlotti bean, some chard. We still have quite lots of rhubarb, so I've been gathering that. Celeriac, celery, not very big, but still sweet, and that's it.
Well, I think that's it for this morning. We've had some really nice sunshine, and It's been a brisk wind but pleasant.
Yes.
We've cleared this last bed of the corn and stinging nettles, and we're now covered it with cardboard, waiting for the compost to come over. Done a bit of clearing up, and that's it.
We will see you soon. Have a good gardening week or 2 weeks, depending on our situation, and hope to see you again. Bye bye for now.